I said that I wouldn't do another video on Chloe, but here we are. Fast forward another month later, or 2 months, or whatever the heck it's been. But here we are making another video on Chloe. And as most of you guys know, Chloe is a men's rights activist who is just using that as a front to basically target men who are, you know, in a little bit more of a vulnerable spot. And I know some people are like, oh, but not all her fans are vulnerable. But I mean, read her comments on TikTok and you can see where some of these gentlemen are at in their lives. And they're willing to dump money and to support this girl. And there's nothing wrong with those gentlemen. You know what I mean? That's not what we're saying here. What's wrong is that she's targeting those people specifically with this men's rights movement, right? But it's really just regurgitated stuff that other people have said 100 million times over and over again. But luckily, because she's got these bad boys, you know, people are willing to jump on it and dump $70 a month into her pictures, if you know what I'm saying. But anyways, now this drama is all about blackmail and harassment and basically using people for her own gain, like she's been doing this whole time. And, you know, more people are finally waking up to it, at least. You know, Think Before You Sleep did a video on her. There's been a few creators on TikTok who have done videos on her. I've done videos on her. And, you know, it's good to finally see some of these larger people coming out and, you know, standing up against who she is, because she's an awful person. And I don't like to judge people by their past, but I mean, her past is a pretty clear pattern on where she's going, considering how her modern day behavior is. I mean, like I said, I don't like to judge people on their past, so, you know, I gave her the benefit of the doubt, thought she could change, but here we are yet again with more drama, with her actually committing more crimes, and, you know, it's just really ridiculous. So I didn't know much about Bae Thicc before this drama, but I do know who Freak The Gemini is, and he's a creator I actually very much enjoy watching, and I respect the crap out of him. He's a fantastic dude. You know, he calls people out as well, mostly on TikTok. I don't think he has any other platforms. I'm not 100% sure, but this is between Freak The Gemini and Bae Thicc. Basically, Chloe goes out of her way to leak and blackmail Bae Thicc over her OnlyFans content, and I'll show you the first installment of that here.
Roma, you fucked yourself over. Freak The Gemini just reached out to me, and I know all about how you tried to get him to blast me all over social media with my OnlyFans content, which you bought and blackmailed me with. And now I have proof. I have proof of you being the most despicable person I've ever met. It's kind of funny how you were gonna pay him to try to call me and other people out, though. Are you really that desperate? You have like a 1.3, 1.4 million platform and you can't do it yourself? But now that I have proof that this was you, and seeing as both of the accounts went down and I still have receipts, don't be surprised when I take legal action.
I know. There's no evidence in this video. I know, but it's for context. Just because you have the IQ of a 3-year-old doesn't mean we don't need the context, okay? We're going to get into the drama and the screenshots in a minute here. So just bear with me. Watch to the end, okay? And we'll get there. So this is the next video that Bae Thicc uploaded about this Chloe situation.
Then she go talk about some, oh, can you post it to your Discord or make a TikTok about it to get her bashed? And I'm like, why? That's not my content.
I literally have a full legal copyright disclaimer in my bio. And you're gonna do it 4 days? 4 days! You're gonna do this 4 days after we've already stopped, like, interacting? Oh my god! Chloe! Chloe Roma, it's the desperation for me.
That's the first time we meet Freak The Gemini. And yeah, I know, the fake laugh is a little bit unsettling, but I mean, it's for the effect, so like whatever. Bae Thicc can do what she does, but that's not that serious, right? And we finally see Freak The Gemini, you know, coming forward about what Chloe's been doing, right? And Bae Thicc knew that her OF was leaked in August, but kind of just chalked it up to like, oh, whatever, you know, it happens, right? Because it does happen. Most big creators especially have their content leaked. I mean, it happened to Chloe. Like, you can literally see perfectly right here where it was leaked, right? So you would think that somebody who's had their content leaked and who goes out of their way to protect their content. I mean, even on Roma's Patreon, it says, welcome to the purple tier, yada, yada, yada. Give me your ID so I know that I can, you know, so you can join this and get your naughty content, right? And it continues in her description with that any nude content that I send to Patreon is contrast watermarked with their ID. This means that their content won't be visually interrupted, but if they leak any of my content, all I have to do is send it to my guy and he will change the contrast and the ID will become visible. My privacy is very important to me, and important to me, the people's focus is my message of men's rights advocacy, not of leaks on the internet. So, I mean, she goes out of her way to protect her content, but then goes ahead and leaks somebody else's content. That's a little bit disgusting, in my opinion. I mean, you're going out of your way to protect your content, and then you're going to go blackmail somebody and you're going to bully somebody else over their content. Like, you know how it feels to have that content leaked, and that, like, you shouldn't even be selling this type of content anyways, Chloe. You're a men's rights activist who is targeting these men for your own financial benefit. I mean, she's currently making $11,867 this month. That is ridiculous. Like, yeah, make money doing what you're doing, you know, make money bettering the world. That's fine. Sure. But doing this and targeting people who are down on their luck is absolutely disgusting. But let's jump into this next video with some more screenshots, shall we?
I just want to address this Freak The Gemini situation.
Legit made videos first claiming that I'm a compulsive liar, saying that you never told me to do any of these things, that I'm doing this for clout. But these screenshots are plain as literally told you I was not with it. You video called me and showed me all of Bae Thicc's OF content and told me to put her out in my Discord. You say I'm obsessed with you, but you don't want asking me for my OF content. Then on your own account, you try to pay me to harass a creator. Again, when you made that little racist video about this girl, you told me make a video about it.
So she reaches out to Freak the Gemini, who, as you could tell by the previous video, is an African-American gentleman, right? Which that's not necessarily important, except for the fact that she made a racist video about an African-American lady, you know, made an insensitive comment about her lips, and then reached out to Freak the Gemini about it, who is also an African-American gentleman. So you go out of your way, Chloe, to make a racist remark about an African-American girl, and then you reach out to an African-American gentleman and ask him to back you up. That's pretty ridiculous. And paying people on top of that to harass and bully people is pretty ridiculous. Like, you're really stooping very low. I mean, 1.5 million followers and you can't do all the dirty work yourself. It's pretty disgusting if you ask me. So, I mean, as you can see from those pictures, Chloe is not actually who she thinks or who she portrays on the internet. She's actually a snake in the grass. And Freak the Gemini even made videos some months ago defending Chloe, saying, hey, look, man, she's not that bad. Y'all are just getting the wrong idea. And that's absolutely wrong. And now he's getting the butt end of it because she's done with him. Because she finally got what she wanted out of him and threw him to the curb, just like she does to everybody else. You can't be her friend. You can't be her partner. You can't be her follower. Nothing. You will get stepped on every time. Guaranteed. So in this next video here, this is like the original stuff from Freak the Gemini finally exposing Chloe for who she is. With obviously there's no evidence in this stuff either. But I mean, the testimony speaks for itself. Imagine, like, you've seen the other people calling her out. One guy's opinion, you know, Freak the Gemini, Bae Thicc. I think there was another couple. There's like a handful. Royal Rude Mood. Me. There's lots and lots of people. Think Before You Sleep called her out even for being a chameleon. And he doesn't even know about all the rest of this stuff because this is new drama. Every single month, Chloe is in some sort of new drama, sucking something out of somebody. It's just absolutely ridiculous. I mean, and I'll show you this part 1 and part 2 back to back so you guys can get an idea of what he's talking about here.
No cap. Roma Army has to be the most two-faced creator on the app, bro. Shawty steady in some type of predicament and always hitting me up to make a video calling out the person that doesn't. And I do it gratefully, no problem. When it comes time for her to help you, she go MIA, go. And even try to pay me to make videos to her people that she don't like so my fans can go try to harass them or whatnot. Then try to come fix her mouth to say she always had my back. When have you ever had my back? Bro, I hate when people try to lie on me, bro. I don't like that. When the female was trying to falsely accuse me, she was so quick to ready to try to speak on it because she thought that, oh, it'll just pander to her audience because she speaks about male rights. At one time when she was insensitive to that black girl about her lips, she was quick to try to hop on this one video I did for the black community so that she could try to fix her face. All her content is not made to like help nobody. She does it to pander. Anytime I hate when people try to lie on me, bro. I don't like that.
That's simply all she does. Chloe just sits there and panders to people. She says what you want to hear so you'll buy her content. And it's really sad, to be honest. I mean, like, could you imagine going through a divorce, going through losing your kids, going through all of the things that these gentlemen have gone through just to be used as a wallet? Could you imagine? I mean, like, I get why her fans are so angry. I really do. I get why her fans attack people like me or Gemini or Bae Thicc or, you know, people like that. I totally understand. I get it, you know. This person you idolize, you look up to, you know, you kiss the ground she walks on. I totally understand you're in a bad place. But this is not somebody you should be looking up to, man. Gentlemen, be better, get better, stay better, move on from Roma. It's ridiculous. And ladies too. I mean, I had ladies in my comment section on YouTube calling me all types of names and stuff like that as well. But it's really time to be better. Stop simping. Stop kissing the ground where she walks and move on. That's really all I gotta say, man. And I'll probably make another video on her in a month when she hurts the next person or when she steps on the next guy or the next time she's racist or whatever it is. I'll probably make another video on her. I mean, y'all gotta stop following this girl to the end of the earth because she wouldn't do anything for you. The second the going gets hard, she'll throw you under the bus, leave, and take your money with her. But that's it for this video. If you enjoyed the video, like the video, please. If you dislike the video, dislike it, but at least tell me in the comments why. Subscribe. If you turn on the notification, I'll appreciate you 2 times as much as if you just subscribe. So that's like double the appreciation. So like there's that. That's like a really big thing, right? Or something. But if not, then, you know, it's all good, man. I appreciate you watching all the way to the end. If you want to as well, you can check out the memberships down below. It's like $1 to $3. You don't have to, of course, but I definitely appreciate every dollar that's spent. So yeah, thank you for watching. We'll see you on the next one.